Hi there, my name is Alyssa Carter, and I want to welcome you to Inner Harmony. So, backstory on me. I have had ADHD all my life. I also have CPTSD, and I have dyslexia and dyscalculia. So, what do all of that mean? Okay, so I'm breaking it down. I was diagnosed by my family doctor with ADHD after I had discovered in the spring of 2020 that I probably had ADHD. I was back when I actually watched TV. I had Mel Robbins on, and I was doing housework and walking through doing laundry, and I heard the topic of the show was about undiagnosed women. I'm like, this is interesting. So I'm listening, and she said, okay, so if you're a woman and and there was like 4 different questions. So after listening, like they all hit me. It was like a 2x4 smack. And I'm like, So everything I had been feeling about myself, like I always fell behind. I lack. Like there's something wrong with me. Everybody else is always ahead of me. My mind is constantly going, and to be able to put it down and stop it, like almost driven like a machine, or driven like a motor. I do get busy and I walk back and forth. But and when I was little, I did struggle with being in my seat some. As I look back at my old report cards that I did actually keep until recently. Anyway, so I listened to all of these things, and it came really clear. I was a 40-year-old woman who was undiagnosed with ADHD, and so all the complaints from school was due to the symptoms, and they didn't catch it in me because they only looked at it in little boys as I got older. And so my mom discovered my brother probably had it, but my mom was totally against pharmaceutical medicines like Ritalin and stuff, and I understand why. However, had my mom gone and done a test for my brother, she might have caught it in herself. I don't know, but I'm thoroughly sure that my mom also had it. So now they did catch in me the dyslexia when I was really little, and the dyscalculia, which is a fancy way of saying learning disability in math. They said I had learning disability in math, but they thought I would outgrow it, and that if I just tried a little harder, I'd, get past it. Well, that's not true, unfortunately, because I did try super hard. Anyway, so with all that aside, with the PTSD, or CPTSD, because mine is CPTSD, as much as I love my parents, I love my family, I unfortunately grew up in a very unstable home, in a very dysfunctional home, so much so that I've had to do a lot of healing work with Jesus, who is my Lord and Savior, to cast off that stuff and to walk with Him and learn how to walk with Him and allow Him to work with me, and to forgive my mom and my 4 stepdads. Mom was married a total of, or 3 stepdads, excuse me, and then my biological father. My mom was married a total of 4 times. She's unfortunately no longer living. We lost her in November of 2014. So it's been hard. And honestly, before Mom passed, we really lost her before that, because she had become such a bad alcoholic that even when she wasn't drinking, she would wake up drunk the next morning, or still be like sound drunk the next morning. It was the weirdest thing. So anyway, I digress a little bit here. So that explains just a little bit, and that's just a tip of the iceberg of the dysfunction, just a tip. So, but that's not what my channel is about. I want to help you. And if you are a woman who has ADHD and or have children who have ADHD, then my channel's for you. And if you're just somebody who struggles getting it together and feeling like you can't do it and you're overwhelmed and how do I do this, and my house is a mess, and how do I get there? I want to clean house, I'm scared to have anybody over, those kinds of things. How do I get from where I'm at to the next step? Then my channel is for you. I am a certified life coach and a certified in ADHD management. And I am a believer of God and the Bible. I believe that Jesus died on the cross for my sins and that I am forgiven. And I walk by faith, and that is the foundation for me. I am a recovering control freak, a recovering perfectionist, a recovering people pleaser. I understand codependency. That's something I discovered that I had really bad, and I didn't realize how bad it was until God started showing me in my dreams. And codependency is one of those things that you don't get over overnight. You kind of have to catch yourself and learn not to do that again. So anyway, with ADHD, I hope to share on this channel what has helped me the most, what I've learned. One, if you struggle with time management, and you're able, I like the Apple Watch. I don't know whether the watches do this. I've only had 2 different watches, the Fitbit, and I sold it and ended up getting my Apple Watch. But I like the Apple Watch because I'm able to set timers, and so then I don't have to worry about it. I don't think about it. It's set. The watch helps me stay on track on that one. I also like the Apple Watch because it reminds me when I need to get up or do something, to get moving. I will say this. So I cannot take the pharmaceutical medicines for ADHD. I don't want to knock them. I know that there's a lot of people they do help. My oldest son happens to be on them, because when we discovered he had ADHD and needed medicine, I did not know anything about CBD or natural ways to help him. I had no clue. So, and he wants nothing to do with CBD, and I don't want to force it upon him. So I can't use a pharmaceutical medicine because of my CPTSD. It would actually make my CPTSD symptoms way worse. So when I did talk to my family doctor, and she let me know, she's like, yeah, Alyssa, I'm pretty sure you have it. She said the only way we would officially know is for you to go get a brain scan. I haven't done that yet, but I know I've got it. So when I found out that I had it, like all the symptoms, like that was me, with my childhood, and honestly with my mother. And she never knew. And as much as that breaks my heart, it's the past, I can't do anything about it. So I want to take my story and share it with you guys and help others. So I will be sharing how I clean my house, How I keep my closet organized, even with a small closet, and sharing it with my spouse. How I work my best to keep my pantry organized. Unfortunately, when you have kids that you're still trying to teach things with, that's a work in progress. And the refrigerator somewhat. So anyway, you'll see my struggles, for sure. So you're gonna see my real life in this. And I will share my passions. I like DIY. I love to take stuff that people are done with and discarded and make something beautiful out of it. So those are just some of the things about me. I love to draw and paint and those kinds of things. And I've discovered most people who have ADHD have lots of things that they really like to do. And that's me. Oh my goodness. Like, yeah. So, I hope that makes sense. But I just wanted to get on here and just share me a bit. So if you have any questions, please let me know. I will drop other videos as soon as I can. My goal is to try to do a video once a week. My kids are on summer break right now, so once a week's definitely gonna be probably the best I can do. I'll try not to go longer than that, but we'll see. It might be once every 2 weeks, just to see what's going on. Anyway, I hope you all have a great day. Bye bye now.